All right, it's gonna take a second. All right, so y'all cannot cook me for the poll because I had so many pictures backed up that I could not find my question, my pod question. I just came up with this. I know the answer to it. I just want to see what everybody else would vote, like test their knowledge.
Okay.
So please don't cook me. But it looks like we are good to go. And all right, we are rolling. We are rolling. Yo, 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 what is good, everybody? We are live. Appreciate y'all tuning in for another one. We have a very funny episode of Fourth and Zero. We have the championship to talk about. It's Ronnie's last day on the pod because we will not be listening to any of this moving forward. We got Oilers going to game 6. We got Oilers going to game 6. We have MLB to talk about because we have the All-Star break, or do we not? Oh, the Giants, what they did?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Willie Mays, R.I.P. Willie Mays.
He
Yeah,
was throwing me off. I thought.
yeah. I was like, what the? I was like,
Giants.
right. I was like, hold on. Last time someone
Right,
rubbed Giants in my face, we had to put up some numbers on them. That's exactly Philly. Yeah. So I was like, hold on, what? So we'll definitely talk about some hockey too. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Before we start off with the calamity, because this man DE was lighting up the chat. Definitely want to say shout out to DE for being like mad early. Bro was like 15 minutes. He was early. But to test everyone's knowledge, this is a question I came up with. Which wide receiver on this list had the most drops in the 2023-2024 NFL season, the season that just passed? And it'll actually shock you who actually led this list. But I had to throw on some randoms. So Puka Nacua, Stephon Diggs, Jamar Chase, or Tank Dell. I will give you guys the answer, but I left the poll up to see if people knew or whatever. So
Diggs.
You say Diggs?
Give me him again.
Puka Nacua, Stephon Diggs, Jamar Chase, Tank Dell. Tank Dell? Yeah. So final answer is Puka Nacua.
Oh.
And right under him was Tyreek Hill for the most drops. Oh. Yeah.
Tyreek?
Yes, Tyreek
Hill. I assume
Hill.
those were just on like big like home run balls that you just
something. I mean, which is crazy too because Puka, he led the rookie wide receiver with stats. Well, he set the record
for yards,
right? And I'm just like, damn. Come to find out, that was a crazy ass stat. Yeah,
I thought it was Diggs because he was dropping a lot towards the end.
No, Tank Dell wasn't even on the list.
I figured I was like Tank, because Tank got hurt for a while too.
Yeah, Tank wasn't on the list. I saw I didn't even see Jamar Chase on there. I had to throw in some filibusters just to keep it interesting. But yeah, Puka Nacua, leading rookie wide receiver. Okay. Yeah, had the most drops. Yeah, interesting. So let's start with the calamity that DE left. But DE also said that one thing we could talk about, because I think today's going to be like a light episode. We could talk about the strength of schedule within each division. Okay. So I'll probably just do a rundown of that, because since we're getting closer to the season, definitely want to see who all is playing each other, because I know my dumbass will probably be on here talking about who is playing who, even though we just talked about it. But Ronnie, this man has been cooking you in the chat. This man said, so I wonder if the Celtics fan in the room has Kyrie blow up doll as well, and started stomping on it, saying F Kyrie too, like his fellow classless fan base, but I digress.
They were classless. They didn't need to do any of it. I'm not going to disagree with that. That's fair.
He also says that you also owe Miles an apology on stream and all the NBA fans for their classless fan base behavior of the Celtics faithful after the Kyrie blow up doll incident, and then he will give respect to that fan base.
All right, I apologize to absolutely nobody. 18 times a world champion.
Oh.
18 times, Sean. 18 times. And Miles, when you watch this, I love you, dude.
Oh,
we won ours outside of the banner.
Ooh.
Or the bubble. The bubble.
Ooh. The bubble. We were just talking about that,
so, I'm just saying, technically...
Yo, I gotta turn the air down.
Technically...
I gotta turn the air down.
And what's even crazier...
Y'all coming with me, chat. Oh, my God.
What's even... I can't say any of this with a straight face.
No.
What's even crazier is technically the Lakers, their 17 titles. I think 5 or 6 of them were when they were the Minneapolis Lakers.
Oh, we're going there?
All 18 were won in the city of Boston.
Well, D also said that you got yours while riding the refs meet and with money as well.
To be fair, there were some ref calls that went towards the Celtics. There were a couple travel calls, and I'm like, okay, we got that. Where was Luka and Kyrie the whole series? Luka would show up, Kyrie wouldn't. Then Luka would show up for a little bit, get tired, not play defense, cry to the refs. So who lost that series, really? Like, Boston won it, but they had no fight. That game 4, I don't know what happened. That was like a 1 in a million thing. But
when we get later into I definitely want to go in depth because I
want to talk about just the performance of both of them because that was very mediocre.
Yeah,
very that was not championship level.
100%.
The refs could have done everything they could have, but there's no way you lose by 15, 20, 25. That's not the refs. That's just you not showing up.
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean.
DE, you heard it here first. He said he is apologizing to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the fuck he wants.
I used to love that quote, but now I don't like McGregor.
So. Speaking of which, that man dropped the fight. So, Lord, we will also talk about that as well, man. We got a stack. Now we got a stack show to talk about.
Where are we starting at?
D says, as a Cavs fan, this is worse than KD on the Warriors.
Can't be. There's no way.
I don't know.
Can't say that. These were all drafted. These were all drafted and just kind of came up out of nowhere. I mean, Al Horford's like ready for the retirement home.
He's coming back.
He is coming back,
which is crazy.
They were like,
because I know his wife wants that man home. Like, bring your...
He has no reason to come back, but he loves the game.
Shorty said, bring your black ass home.
He said, fuck them kids.
Facts. 100%.
Tom Brady was whispering in his ear.
Oh, yeah.
Go home. It's not worth it.
You know, Brady be up there with Brad Stevens.
Hey, tell Al, it's not worth it. He doesn't love his kids.
Oh, man. All right. So, yeah, it is what it is, D. Yeah, that's all we can do. All right. So, honestly, let's start with R.I.P. Willie Mays. That came out of nowhere. Yeah. It's just out of nowhere. Just, every time I wake up, somebody just R.I.P. I'm just like, can I stop?
Like, the back of my head, I knew he was still alive, but also you get to that age, it's like, I mean,
I just want to wake up and somebody not hit the dirt now, R.I.P. Jerry West. I'm like,
we had Jerry West and Willie Mays within a week.
Right. We had 2 GOATs. I'm like, dang, man, can I start my day without being like, damn.
I think we just talked about him in the GOAT conversation, like a podcast or 2, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was last podcast.
Yeah. Wow. Shoot, timing is everything. D said, none of us were born yet, but another baseball legend gone 93 is respectable. 100%. Definitely. Yeah. I mean,
him and Hank Aaron both live
well past
max capacity. They did everything they could. So.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Another one, we'll switch over to UFC real quick. We'll talk about the debacle of the McGregor headline. I know Dana White is definitely shat himself. Where do we go from here?
It's a mess. So the card actually got saved. The fights are good. They had 3 fighters. So there were 2 cards back to back. There was one the week before the McGregor one, and then there was this one. Hamzat Chimaev, he pulled out. He got hurt, so they had to replace him. And then McGregor, a couple days later, they had to pull him out because he got hurt. Hurt. I don't know if he's hurt. But anyway, so I feel bad, obviously, for Michael Chandler because he hasn't fought in like 3 years because he's been waiting for this fight. And now we don't know what's going on. But it's a mess. And that's what I said earlier. I'm like, with McGregor, man, I'm like, every video is him drinking. He's got random girls around him. He's driving around in his Lambo. He's at a bar. He's doing this. I'm like, that fight was never going to happen. He never posted videos of him training.
Right. Unless that was stuff that, like maybe he was training, but then like that's what he posted.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, it's possible because if you go on like Chandler's Instagram, it's like train, and then McGregor's like bar. I just don't think it was ever gonna happen, which sucks because it's like all these people that spent money, like we talked about, on front row seats and everything. But yeah, bro, I feel bad, man.
He living the Dan Balzerian lifestyle.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Just minus the paid women.
And the wacky ass stories about whatever Dan Bilzerian says.
Right.
I just saved this guy from a burning building.
Yeah, whatever the hell that means.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Switching gears. So we'll switch over to NHL real quick. We'll talk about the mess that the Panthers are they're just really letting them come back in this series.
A little sweaty.
Yeah. So 3-2 right now. Is there do you guys remember your prediction for the series?
I said Edmonton, but I don't remember what I said. I might have said Edmonton in 6, so obviously that's not possible.
I know I said.
Did you said Florida?
No, I said Edmonton.
He said Edmonton. Okay, I think we said Edmonton. I think you said
I went
Florida.
with Panthers. Oh man, y'all need to.
No one. We didn't say 7 though.
I think I said 7 because I know I said. Damn it!
Did you say you said finals in 7?
Yeah. I think I said this in 7 too. I think
you might have someone might have said 7.
I really think it was me because y'all said.
I'm pretty sure I said Edmonton in 5 or 6.
Okay.
I definitely didn't say 7.
Okay.
I think you said 7. We'll have to watch it back.
Lord, all right. So damn it. Florida, y'all need to come through for me because y'all making me look bad.
That'd be nasty work if
they came back. What? Yo,
3-1.
If Florida literally lets Oilers come back on this one, Florida Panthers, y'all can never go back to a Stanley Cup.
No. 2 years in a row you lose? No.
Mm-mm.
Can't let it happen.
Oh, yeah. DE, you did say that the Oilers had to win it for the culture for that video. Oh, my. Yo, please don't let that come back. Please don't let that come back. Another one?
Yeah, they're talking.
Oh, yeah, she didn't do anything else besides that. But she was just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear a yap session.
You don't really care about,
Oh, my. I don't want to hear that yap session. The hell?
You see, there was a new one dropped. We have a new character that was unlocked.
Oh,
it's that UCF or UFC fight. Girl in the stands whipped him out.
Another one?
Yep. Yeah, I can tell you guys haven't seen it, but yeah, new character unlocked.
What the hell?
I think that was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
The 4th and 0 is going to the next UFC fight.
We're taking it on the road.
I think we need to be live on location for some of these events now.
In the stands.
Yeah, this is starting to be a little egregious. apparently, I'm missing out on all the action.
There's a lot going on.
Everybody else though except me, so I need to just be there.
It's the only answer.
Facts. But with that being said, so as Ronnie said, they do have fights coming up, thankfully, so the card has been saved. But where do we go from here? I guess we'll just have to, I don't know.
Tyson is also out versus Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Huh? He's like officially out?
I'm pretty sure.
What? Why? Because he's fighting Perry?
Yeah, he's fighting Mike Perry.
No, there's no correlation.
I thought you said he pulled out.
No. Hold on. We're not spread. If it's true, it's true. But
I heard he's got hurt.
Oh, this might be you might be true.
Mike Perry's the
he's
champion.
Oh,
okay. Devin's correct. The fight's off for July. It's rescheduled for November.
So Mike is hurt.
and he's fighting.
Stepping it.
Yeah, Micah's hurt. Micah's stepping in.
Oh,
Mike Perry is
Platinum Mike Perry is
A killer.
disgusting. Yeah,
a murderer.
he's a bare knuckle boxer.
so bro traded death for death
Bo traded a chance at life
for a chance of death.
imminent death.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
for Mike Perry.
So
it's not going to end well. There's no way.
Hold up, D. Is there a fellas? Do y'all know anything about JJ McCarthy video?
No.
No.
Is it the one where he was saying
Yeah.
Was it the one where they were at training camp? That's the only thing I saw. D said, "I'm sorry, not sorry, Vikings fans, that video of JJ McCarthy is just foul." What happened?
What do you do?
Was it
Kick him out of the league. I've seen enough.
What do you do?
was it the one where he was like, "Oh yeah, just call me 9." I'm like, what? Is that it?
Oh God, where's that?
So, what was I gonna say?
We'll find it here.
He threw the first pitch. Oh,
Oh.
Ronnie's watching it now.
Oh. Damn. Just a bit outside. Him to Jordan Addison in like 2 months.
Ah.
Woo!
Oh, so
Not good.
so how many picks are we as he will be averaging? And it wasn't 50. Hold on, it wasn't 50 Cent bad, but it was still pretty
Yeah,
bad.
it wasn't the 50 Cent bad. I don't even know how you even do it
Ugh,
that bad. How did you do that?
that's a good question.
But that's still like NFL quarterback. Target,
Um,
arm.
well, I know the release is somewhat different, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
At that point, don't throw it hard. Then just kind of
Bob in.
pop it in there. Yeah.
You pitch from the mound too.
Yes. I think.
Well, sports is cooked. DE, good question, brother. How have you been holding up with the lack of sports? I am starting to become a crack fiend. I just watched the championship of the UFL. Yeah, I actually watched that. I actually caught some WNBA this weekend. Yeah, I know. I watched some baseball. Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm looking for anything and everything. If NASCAR season roll around, I would have tuned in.
NASCAR?
If it was on, I'd watch it because I need something. I need my fix. I was really hoping that this game would go to Game 7. But
I didn't know.
How's that?
I know. Because just because I wanted to prolong some basketball.
We got about a month and like 10 days until
You make that seem so simple.
the preseason.
And then I wake up and there's nothing to watch. And I have to do that for how many days?
Just throw on WWE every Monday and Friday.
I'll watch freaking TNA and AWE at this point. They're more entertaining.
You see the Uncle Howdy thing?
No, I missed that. But I'm sort of glad I did.
You should watch the Twitter thing. It was like kind of not PG at all.
Oh.
Chad Gable looked like he got shot in the head.
Oh.
There was like a big red blood dot
they-
down his face. And I was like,
They did say that they were moving away from the PG stuff
Yeah.
now, so they're starting to get a little bit more nude. That's why
they like zoomed in on
I'm
his
sorry.
face.
I'm
Not-
sorry. Not nude. Lewd. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because I saw when Alexa Bliss was basically on Dom, and I was like,
Oh yeah, that was.
we just letting this slide now.
Yeah, she was like on top of him. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, wow.
And they just let it happen. All these kids was in the crowd.
They
I'm
had
like,
the camera right up on there.
yeah. I was like, oh, we actually doing this.
He like fell backwards and then she like mounted
Oh
him.
yeah. I was
She just like put her hand on his chest.
yeah.
Like, well, this is
Well, see, I was just gonna keep the PG, but yeah, basically that's what happened.
That's we don't have to go any further, but that's
Yeah,
what happened.
yeah.
You can see it. Yeah. It was not PG.
DE said, I watched golf, US Open, sports is dead, dry. I need something. Come on, bro. Me too, man. I'm looking
won
I'm looking for
something.
Yeah.
US
Oh, he
Open.
won the US Open?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what tournament it was.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm looking for something right now. I mean, again, I would have watched NASCAR if that were the case.
I can't watch
Well, I need my racing fix anyways because these Need for Speed games nowadays suck.
They don't work. I sound like an old person, but like without the Earnhardts there, like Jeff Gordon, like they were like,
Oh yeah, the goats.
yeah, it was cool to watch them then because I feel like people cared. Now I'm just like, who are these people?
Mm. Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't watch NASCAR.
Don't do it.
I mean, come on, man. I'll watch archery at this point. That's entertaining, but I mean, I need,
Ooh.
yeah.
Well, okay. To
I'll
be
watch
fair, the Olympics for food for thought. Consider it because we were watching it on the couch the other night, the swimming trials, and I was
Mhm.
like,
Oh, I missed that.
yeah, it was not bad.
Crap.
Like it was the trials, so they haven't started.
I would have ate that
I
up.
was like,
Damn it.
it was before game 5. I was like, let
Oh,
me watch the swim because
That's in, what stadium is that? Detroit?
they're doing it. I think they're doing it in Detroit. Yeah, that's where the trials are. Then they're doing it in Paris? Is that where the Olympics are?
yeah.
I'm gonna watch the Olympics. I mean, I enjoy them. But
1924.
100-year anniversary.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're fun. I mean, that's at least something to gravitate towards for like a month and a half. You know, we're gonna be sitting here when the preseason kicks on, drooling and glued to the TV.
Oh, 100%.
Last year.
Oh, 100%.
You know, we play each other in the preseason. I didn't know that.
Last year?
No, this year.
Mhm.
Eagles Patriots.
What the hell? Televised?
Hopefully. It was across the bottom of the ticker. I was like,
Do not put any starters in, or I will turn this. I will Hulk this my whole crib.
let's do Pickett versus
Mhm.
Joe Milton. Let's keep Drake.
Oh yeah, we do
So
that.
we'll do Pickett versus
Oh yeah,
Milton.
we could do
Yeah.
Pickett versus Milton.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll work.
DE said, "Remember when ESPN was covering cornhole? Yeah,
I do remember that. Yeah.
that what a time.
Yeah.
ACL?
American Cornhole League. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, we were at Chelsea's and everybody's watching like professional cornhole.
It's kinda hype. Were they?
Yeah, or no, it was no, it wasn't
You think- are
cornhole.
they
It
gonna
was
put
pickleball.
Pickleball.
Yeah, it was pickleball.
They're probably gonna put that in the Olympics in like the next 12 years.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's
Oh
getting
yeah,
big. It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. It's definitely gonna be a sport.
Do they have tennis in the Olympics? Does anyone know?
Yeah.
Do they? That's right. Okay.
Mhm. It's crazy. The Olympics before GTA 6. I know, right?
The Olympics before GTA 6.
Oh man! All right. So next topic. Ooh. What's up?
How many Olympics did we get?
In our lifetime?
No.
Oh, how many sports?
How many Olympics did we get before GTA 6?
Oh,
Too many to count.
we got 20. Well, it came out in 13, so we got 14, 18. No, wait. 2004, 2008. No, so it's 2012 was one.
Yeah.
2016.
16, then 2020.
Oh, they didn't have 2020 because
So
of the COVID. I
So
think.
what was it? 2021 then?
Did they have 2020? So there's 16, 20. This will be the third Olympics before
Right.
GTA 6.
Yeah.
I think they did 2020, but it was like condensed. 'Cause it
Yeah.
was COVID.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That's what the cardboard beds.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because that was in Tokyo.
Yes.
Tokyo, yeah. Okay.
Mhm. Hold on. D said, "Wait a minute, isn't that joint in France? Oh heck yeah, we getting World War III before GTA 6."
It's crazy. We got NCAA that came back before GTA 6.
Facts.
That's true.
Technically, the last one came out after GTA 5, and
Yeah.
then they still made another one before GTA 6. It's like, what, a 9-year hiatus?
Nice.
10 in total. Also, to update people, because I said last week that you couldn't transfer your character from NCAA. You can. Because the Madden
Yeah.
details have come out, and they were like, you can transfer from Road to Glory, you can transfer your NCAA character to Madden.
Oh, okay.
So that's a nice touch, because I always like to do that. But so you can obviously build him up, let him graduate, and then transfer it over. But
DE also said we're also getting Black Ops 6 or Black Ops before GTA 6. Yeah, I'm not getting that one.
you're not getting that one?
Yeah, I know.
Nah.
Size of the game?
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah, you told me. Yeah.
Terabyte or something.
Yeah, I gotta clear out my whole joint just to download that game. No, I'm good.
I'm a sucker for like that. era though. It's like what 2001,
Yeah,
2002,
like the
after
old.
9/11?
Yeah, after the old, like the old.
That's what like the World War
stuff.
II Call of Duties. I always love them because I don't like some. I like the too like the ones that are too old. I don't like, and I didn't like Advanced Warfare because it's like futuristic. I don't like that. I like the more like relative like modern stuff.
Yeah, nah. I don't know. I played Black Ops, but it's just never been like my whole. Like I just don't.
Black Ops 2 won't get touched.
Yeah,
that was always for me.
Yeah, but
Prime.
Yeah, as you said, Devin, a whole terabyte. Nah, I'm good.
No.
Well, no, I'm saying, but it's a pretty large file.
Yeah.
Nah.
Enough to clear out like 2 or 3 games.
Hell no. Because I got to get an external drive anyways.
It'll probably be like $70.
Oh no, I think in PlayStation Store they already got it like one. I think like deluxe version is like one something.
120 or
one something. Yeah. Let's see. It's on Game Pass Ultimate for free if you have the subscription tier, and the Vault editions only cost $30 instead of $100 with Game Pass. Wow, you Microsoft fiends are eating good. I shit on y'all, but I'm still paying for games, and my whole wish list right now looking like a Christmas list.
I'm to the point now where it's like I don't pay like 2K24 NBA. Like I didn't have the urge to buy it when it dropped, but like it was free, so I'm like,
I haven't bought like an actual game in a very long time. This one's gonna be NCAA.
Yeah, NCAA. Yeah, that'll have to. Yeah, because I'm not waiting for it to.
That shit is crazy because Sony out here charging me left and right for a game, dog.
Since we're on the topic of video games, we might as well jump into one topic I had, which was the Madden ratings starting to drop. And someone's gonna get upset, which is probably all of us.
Do I need is today the day I turn a laptop into a tablet?
Are we ready for the top 20 QB ratings? I haven't found the rest of them, but I found the QB ones. We have a goated podcast before GTA 6. Oh, you talking about your podcast too, bro? I mean, you got. We're all of us are coming on the podcast. What's 69? Huh? Are we at 69 podcast episodes? Is it 69? Technically. Oh my god! All right, Rob Gronkowski. Hold up. Nice. Hold on. Before you what we at? Madden 25? Yeah. Hold up. I also want to have this pulled up as well. Actually, from 10 years ago, but the current one. All right. Actually, all right. So I have it pulled up, but I actually want the suspense. So this is hold on. Ours is more goated. I mean, I appreciate that. I mean, bro, y'all got a whole setup. Y'all got a setup, advertisement. I just got drywall. To be honest, anyone that like commits to this and does it like same way they do, we do. Salute everyone. We all have our own thing. So shout out to you guys too. Yeah, definitely. We're all trying to make it out here, and we're all just honestly just having fun more than anything. Oh yeah, I mean, because y'all definitely have y'all stuff set. We got drywall. Walk before GTA 6. You got drywall backdrop before GTA 6. Hey man, it's like things are slowly coming along. Before you know it, I'm hoping to get this whole stuff worked out. So we will get rid of the chairs, and we will have little stuff in here, and we will have it like a lounge. So just give us some time. All right. So I will keep the chat up. We'll just let Ronnie read off. You said top 10, 20? Top 20. Hold on. Oh, so we got top 20. So y'all might see a live freak out. This is hold on. Yes. I might. Well, ratings, whatever they got them rated in. All right. So top 20. All right. So DE for context, the top 20 Madden ratings, Madden player ratings have dropped for Madden 25. Now, I've seen this on 2 different lists, but there's nothing like... Hold on. Unless this is it here. So we will definitely... This is on... Yeah, I've seen this like 2 or 3 different lists, so this should be... Accurate. Should be accurate. I don't see it on like EA's website, but I think it's leaked. Okay. So if it's wrong later, we'll go back, but I'm pretty sure this is accurate. So starting at 20, what is the rating of 20? Justin... Oh, you want to just go by... Like player and rating, or do you want to just do that?
Please.
Okay.
All right. And so before you go, yo, Miles, what's good, bro? Yeah. Well, 30 minutes late, we talked about a few things, nothing crazy. You said you hope you missed the Celtics talk. No, but I did say that this will be Ronnie's last episode because we're not trying to hear this going into the football season.
I did let off a couple of slander shots at you. I'm sorry ahead of time. Yeah, I am sorry to Miles. That was
So DE did stick up for you. He did want Ronnie to apologize, but Ronnie said he is apologizing for nothing, and the double champ does whatever he wants.
Essentially, that's yeah. Sean finished the sentence there, but yeah, I apologize to absolutely no one. Good God.
All right, Chad. So we're about to get into the list. Go ahead, Ronnie.
All right, so we're starting at 20. Justin Fields. 76.
No, stop playing.
I wish I was.
No, those are not accurate. Hell no, we are ending this right here. Justin Fields. Oh, Justin Fields.
Justin Fields at 76.
My brain said Jefferson. Never mind. Yo, Justin Fields at 76 is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, DE, I am sorry, bro. That's tough. Oh, hold up. DE said, just remember we got Kyrie blow up doll before GTA 6. Facts. Justin Fields needs to be higher. Sheesh.
I mean, they have him over Russ, which, he's probably not even going to start the season. But I do agree. I think Fields should be at like a 78, 80.
Oh, Miles said
based off the speed too.
Miles said he not coming back to basketball until 2035.
Oh, Bronny versus Deuce.
Facts.
Yeah,
for the third time.
For banner number 24.
DE said at least 78.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, especially with the speed, you would think the speed would have to top
67. Yeah. That's a nerf.
Yeah,
like he's not even not even serviceable.
See, this is where if these come out as accurate, which, like I said, I trust these, but they have Trevor Lawrence at 19 with a 76. Bad year last year, objectively, but 76 is
76. Hold up. So let me find out. So all right. So my guess, Dak Prescott will be on this list. He will be top 10, and he will. And he will be right. Stop, yo. Hold on, don't tell me the rating.
No, I won't say that.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess he is a 96.
You want me to no? Okay.
Nope. Just tell me when you get there.
Okay,
just tell me when you get there.
All right. So we have 18. We got Kyler Murray at 77, which objectively was hurt. I think it's an okay rating. I don't think it's terrible. He could be maybe an 80, but 77 for him is not terrible. I can live with it.
At least an 80.
I would think. 80 is his peak. I don't think anything above it.
And 80 is fine.
Yeah, 80 is fine.
Yeah,
77 is a little low.
Yeah, 77 is an insult.
I do have a little bit of an issue with this one. So at 17, Geno Smith with a 78. I think Geno should flip with Trevor at least.
Huh? You have Geno being better than...
I don't see Geno at a 78, do you? Over T-Law? I don't see that.
Miles, to answer your question.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You are gonna flip. You're gonna turn that into a tablet.
Hold up. Before I have a vein in the side of my neck, Miles, do people still play Madden? Yes. You will be shocked.
That's okay. Not them.
You will be shocked to know that there's been Madden tournaments for years, and people actually compete in Madden tournaments. So yeah, people still play it. So how much were these inspired by PFF?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. This is not a PFF. This was not made by PFF, but it could be. I mean, they always use PFF for everything.
Yeah.
Every little.
So yeah, Miles. Essentially, they have Geno over T-Law, is what he was saying.
Yeah, by 2 overall.
All right. What am I going to be pissed about?
Okay, so not this one. He could be higher. Baker at a 79.
80.
79. Yeah, I think that's a good wheelhouse. He had one really good year. He's been an okay quarterback. What are you going to put him at 85?
No, just 80.
Yeah.
I think 80 is good.
Yeah, you'll live with that. You won't live with this one. CJ Stroud's an 80. We just had a positive moment. Yeah, we'll live with that one. Yeah, we won't live with that though. CJ is an 80.
CJ Stroud is an 80.
Am I saying he should be a 90? No. But an 86? 87?
I'm gonna have to hold on. DE said he feels like he should be at least 85.
To who? CJ? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm going to chill because I know when I get to top 10 I'm gonna trip.
Some of these you'll be okay with, but others not. Okay, so Jordan Love is an 81.
Keep going.
CJ over Jordan Love is also crazy work, but Goff's an 82. An 84.
Keep going.
Stafford's an 83.
What?
Is that too high, too low? What do you think?
That's low.
I think it's not. Maybe an 85, but like
you're starting quarterback in 83.
Yeah, I mean, I would have put him in like an 85 because he's gonna degenerate too. The more if you use like franchise, obviously when they're older they start.
Oh yeah. So D asks, how is Goff 82? Stafford is an 83. Stafford should be an 80, DE said.
Okay. I mean,
Miles said, what are these people on shrooms?
To be fair, I think Goff should be over Stafford.
Yeah.
I think at this point,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I think if you want to put Goff at 83 and then Stafford at 80,
mm-hmm.
or give Stroud the 83 and put Stafford at 80, I don't know. I mean, it all just doesn't make sense. A-Rod is at 83. I think I can live with that considering he was hurt and he's older.
Yeah, he's on his decline.
Yeah. This is where it starts getting a little funky and you're going to start making some weird faces.
What?
Top 10.
We're in the top 10 already?
We're in the top 10.
Oh,
yeah, Rodgers was 11. Number 10, Kirk Cousins, 84.
Oh, okay, hold on. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, hold on. Let me chill. Woo! All right. All right, chat, y'all ready? Chat, it's time. We are in the
chat. Is this list cooked? Possibly.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Ooh, number 9's Brock Purdy, 85.
Yo, stop playing.
Yeah.
Brock at 85.
He did go to the Super Bowl last year, so if you didn't have him in the 80s, there would be an issue. But
hold up, DE said.
Can you live with 85?
Yeah.
DE said Kirk Cousins can't even get you to a playoff game. How on earth is he 85 or 84? And DE also said Purdy's job is easy. Miles said 82 at best.
Okay. These are going to make sense to an extent. These next two are going to make sense till year 6. Jay Herbo, 87.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Hold up. I'm trying to brace myself. Hold on.
Yeah.
DE said best offense coordinator and best offensive weapons, yes. Unreal. And you are an 80. Yeah.
So, yeah, Jay Herbo at 87. We live with it. I think that's fine. He didn't have a tremendous year last year, but Hurts, 87. Did have a down year statistically compared to what he could be, but I think 87's fair. Could you bump him 1 or 2? Maybe, but I don't shrug at that, but I do shrug at this next one.
Y'all got me in a bind because I don't want my answer to come off bias. But hear me out. Mm-hmm. Bro is not hearing me out.
Mm-hmm.
90.
That, I mean, you should.
Is he top? Hold on. Because you already told me that Dak is already above the Hurts. But hold up. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
can we at least say that he is top 10 best quarterback in the league?
Hurts?
Yes. So with that being said, even though last year was a down year, I still think that 87 is bad. I think at least 90. That's just me, non-biased, but maybe biased. Y'all gonna think I'm biased. Go ahead.
Can I give you like a handshake right now and say that he should be in the 5 spot, technically?
Yes, and Miles mad funny. Jalen Hurts philosophical analysis and speech 97.
Pre-game pep talks, podium cadence 97.
I'm sick.
Number 6 is where you're gonna. Tua's an 88.
Does weather affect his stats?
We don't care about the cold.
About that?
Ask Mr. McDaniel, because that dude couldn't throw a ball in Kansas City. Tua Tagovailoa is an 88 at number 6.
In 88.
Over Hurts? I'm gonna go quickly and rip the Band-Aid off. Number 5 is Dak Prescott at 90.
No.
I think get it over with real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, just quarterback. Yeah. 1 through 4 does make sense, I guess.
Saquon injury rating so low that if it was any lower than Forrest Gump, my fault. I totally butchered it. I am so sorry. Bro was saying that Saquon Barkley's injury rating is lower than Forrest Gump's IQ.
Jimmy.
Okay, so
And the ball, Jimmy.
I'm so sorry for screwing that up.
4 is Josh Allen at 92.
That's fine.
What are you going to do? Burrow, 93.
That's
He's at number
fine.
3. Lamar and Patrick are 1 and 2. Patrick's a 99. Lamar's a 98. Lamar's 98 at number 2.
Oh.
Patrick's number... Yeah, I flipped them. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is an 87. Dak Prescott is 90. And you're telling me that Tua is better than Hurts?
I almost don't want anyone to like throw anything at me, but is Lamar just maybe a little bit too high? Is 98 just a bit generous?
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't put him above Josh Allen, but like, I don't know,
So
that's high to me.
I think overall in his career, I'd probably give him a consistent rating of like 95, 96. Now
2-time MVP, I get it. I do. I hear you, but
I'd say 98 is just a tad bit high. But can we, as far as like a realistic rating, I'd probably say 90. I'd probably say like 95, 96. He's definitely not like a 90 is insulting.
Oh yeah, you got to be higher than that.
But 98 is.
Take some of those overall points and give them to Jalen. I don't know.
Please.
They also, he's not on the list, but they have. This page said that. Where is he at?
Miles, the Jags have the real Josh Allen. You want to know what else the Jags have?
Watson's a 74.
Wow.
He's not on the list, but he's a 74.
How the mighty has fallen.
He is below Justin Fields.
My God. D, buddy. Lamar Jackson, 99 diarrhea rating. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting.
Yeah, and the rest of them will probably come out soon, like running backs, receivers, all that. But
yeah, we definitely need that because
yeah.
we'll definitely be on the pod for that. So actually, I think I have the top 15 for NFL. So I'll just read off the top 15 for NFL 25 or Madden 25. So of course, Pat Mahomes number 1 at 99. Then we have Christian McCaffrey at number 2. His overall is 99.
This is for Madden 25?
Yep.
Okay.
Justin Jefferson at number 3, 99 overall. Travis Kelce is a 99 overall. Yeah. Tyreek Hill, number 5 on the list, 99 overall.
Okay.
And then, as you said, Lamar is 98. Then they actually have Micah Parsons at 98. Myles Garrett at 98. Trent Williams at 98. Zach Martin at 98. Jalen Ramsey is getting up there. And he's a 97. TJ Watt, 97. Jesse Bates, the third, 97. I don't know how.
Jesse Bates?
Yeah, I don't know how he got 97. He didn't play like an all-pro safety. Man, hey, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just a dude who,
And to preference this, I think we can all agree we're not slandering the player, but like when you're trying to compare ratings,
yes.
97 tells me that you are one of the best players in the league.
This is Ed Reed type performance.
Yeah.
Troy Polamalu type.
You cannot line him up at safety next to them and
correct.
compare him in any way.
Correct.
Great player, not the same level though.
Exactly. Yeah. Chris Jones is 97 and Greg Kittle at a 97.
But George Kittle doesn't even deserve that to me.
Hey man, they made it to Super Bowl.
What's Lane?
Lane?
Yeah.
Oh, you. How mad do you want to be today?
Real mad.
All right, so let's. Sorry, Chad. I had
5 at least.
He is top 21 at 96 overall. He is the first. He's the only Eagle rated that high. My fault, chat. My fault. So time for schedule breakdown. TJ Watt is not a 97 of this PFF. Myles Garrett didn't deserve that damn award either. TJ Watt did. I agree. Sorry. So DE, before we get to the schedule breakdown, bro, I just want to run this down real quick. So AJ Brown, 95 overall. He is our second highest rated Eagle. 99.
Micah Parsons is a 99.
Yes, or 98. He's a 98. Derrick Henry, 94. Devontae, 94. Jamar, 93. Mika Fitzpatrick, 93.
Not anymore.
Stephon Diggs still rated at a 92. DeMarcus Lawrence, 92. I'm just reading those who catch my eye. Saquon right now, he's a 92 overall. Joe Mixon is a 91.
Huh?
Yeah.
He got traded for a 6th-round guy.
Yep. Miles, your boy Josh Allen, he's a 91. But that defense is doo-doo. No disrespect. The Darius Slay, 91. Mike Evans is still up there with a 91. Tyrann Mathieu is 91. Keenan Allen is a 91. Yes.
I don't think there's no way these are
real.
Amari Cooper. Yeah, I'm reading the top 100 right now. Amari Cooper, 90.
What?
Amari Cooper?
Yes. Josh Jacobs, 90. Brandon Ayuk, 90. Buda Baker, 90. Khalil Mack, 90. L'Jarius Sneed, 90. David Njoku, 89. D-Hop, 89. Ronnie, your boy Matt Judon, 89.
Okay.
Aaron Jones, 89. DJ Moore, 89. Scary Terry, 89. Trayvon Diggs, who can't guard a parked car, 89.
Oh my god.
And CJ Mosley, I can't remember the last time he played a full season, 88.
Deron Bland outshined Trayvon Diggs most of the season because I know Trayvon Diggs got hurt, but is he top 100? No.
Actually, I let me go back. And DE, we will get to that next because I know you.
I'm on the list too. I don't see Bland.
I know you asked and you've been so patient. All right, so Deron Bland.
I don't see him on here.
No, I just see all the notable names. That's crazy. Tyrann Mathieu been in the league since forever, and what? Tre'Davious White is a 90.
What? Okay.
Vita Vea 90.
I had to check this list multiple times to make sure this wasn't Madden 25 from 10 years ago. What the hell?
All right. All right. So yeah, you call PFF. I call whatever they're on, bro. So per request of viewer, they would like for us to break down the schedule of each team. So he says that break down each team and each division by schedule, see how many wins they'll get week by week. Okay. So let me schedule for 2024.
Do a couple of teams.
We'll also do like division previews like we did last year as it gets closer.
So DE, would you like for us, because I have everyone's schedule, but just for sake of time, will we do could we do like what do we think each team will end as far as a rating or playoffs, or how would you like for us to go about it? Because right now I can say that if I were to guess how many teams out of each division were going to the playoffs, I mean I think that could happen. As far as your division, that's a tough one. I think I see everyone. Actually, I do see everyone going to the playoffs in your division, but at the same time, I think y'all will only get as far as Russell will cringe his way through there.
Ooh.
And y'all have a tough ass schedule. I don't really. Yeah, and speaking of him, I didn't realize how bad he was hated. Like I did not realize. Like I knew he was disliked, but I was watching a podcast and they were just talking about most of his antics. I was like, wow. I did not realize how like the deep rooted hatred for that man. I did not realize that. I did not realize that people just hate him. Not even like a casual, he alright, but like there's certain things like no, they can't. They don't mess with bro.
Mm-hmm. People tend to hate athletes that just seem like happy all the time.
But he just brought it on himself, though, if we can be honest.
It's like the same hate with Tatum. Like he's happy all the time and like he gives off cringy moments, so people just like blast him.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I guess if you're like the opposing team or like you're like a fan of like, another team, like you don't like him, but it's kind of, I don't know. Like I don't hate, like I don't see the hate. I'm like, okay, this dude did some cringy stuff, but like to hate him is a strong word. I don't see it. Like
I think a lot of. So he said basically NFL preview by wins, not in depth, but look at each team's schedule by division, see how many wins they get. Okay. All right, so we'll skim through the Ravens real quick. We'll just list off the notable games. But to add to your point, Ronnie, I think what happened is because everybody was sort of copying the Kobe effect, and then like people felt like Tatum was really just trying to be the second coming of Kobe.
Well, I know a lot of the hate with. We'll talk about the finals in a few, but
actually,
we'll get into that in a second.
Yeah, and we'll actually end that there.
Yeah.
Okay, so notable games for the Ravens: Week 1, the Chiefs. Week 3, Dallas. Then they got Buffalo. Then they got Cincinnati. Then the Commanders. Then they got the Browns. Then of course, besides the division rivals, we play them Week 13. Is this? Oh, this is an away game for us. Woo! Thank God, because I did not want to get clapped at home. Then they got a Week 14 bye, and then they play the Texans Week 17. So, fellas, what's the upside for Baltimore, real quick? Playoffs or no?
Yes.
When do they win the division?
Yes. I don't think the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals are obviously like the next in line, but I don't see it. Yeah, the Ravens I think would win the division. I think they plateau at 13 wins.
13? I'll say 12.
Well,
Yeah, I'll say 12. It also depends on injury as well because because honestly, this is a tough ass schedule.
And the reason I kind of hesitated too, it's like Burrow's been hurt most of his career, so he's there. I'm more focused on the Bengals staying healthy than I am the Ravens. So I say like a 13-win plateau makes sense for them. But yeah, definitely division.
How you feeling, Devin?
Yeah, probably division.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bengals right now, they play Ronnie's team week 1. Then they got the Chiefs week 2. Besides the division rival, besides the division rivals, they play the NFC East. We play Philly plays Cincinnati at on week 8 at their place. Thank God, don't want to get clapped at home. They have a week 12 bye. I'm saying I don't want to get clapped at home. Then they also play Dallas week 14, Tennessee week 15, and then they also have a tough schedule too. So my my overall preview of Cincinnati, if they can stay healthy, if Joe Burrow can stay healthy, no injuries, and they get the running game going with a good line, I think they'll be good. Going over to the Browns, besides their division rival, they play the Cowboys week 1, Jags week 2. They got Giants week 3. We play Philly plays the Browns week 6 at home at our house. So if we get clapped, oh well. Browns have a week 10 bye. Then it starts to pick up for them a little bit. Just a tad bit with the division rivals, and then they play Kansas City week 15, and then they play the Dolphins week 17. So my overall, this will be a tough schedule for them, only due to Deshaun Watson's inconsistencies.
Yeah.
My overall preview of this team, depending on if they can stay healthy, of course, the defense played like they did the past 2 seasons, and Deshaun Watson can get them far.
I don't think Deshaun Watson is ever going to return to what he should be or what he was in Houston.
Right.
So I think they're screwed either way. They owe him a stupid amount of money.
100%.
The team's fine, but you're paying your quarterback all that money, and your defense is good. You have weapons. What they have? Cooper, Judy.
Bro, what?
What, this dude? Don't even pay attention.
Sean.
Yeah, you got what? Cooper, Judy, Njoku. Chubb's going to come back healthy. Kareem Hunt's still back there.
Yeah.
They have weapons. I mean, they have a good team, but I don't think Watson's going to be able to take them far.
Again, yeah, it depends. It truly depends on what he does for that team.
What form you get, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Come on.
So for the Steelers, they start off easy. They got the Falcons, then the Broncos, then the Chargers. Notable game so far. Right now, besides their division rivals, they have Colts week 4, Cowboys week 5. They play the Jets week 7. They have the week 9 bye. Then they play Washington. Then it is tough because right after that bye, and besides Washington, they have week 11 Ravens, week 12 Browns, week 13 Bengals. Then they play the Browns again week 14. Week 15 they got Philly at home or at link at the link. Week 16 Ravens, week 17 Chiefs, and then week 18 Bengals. So that is a tough ass stretch. So this is, I think, out of the whole division, this team will be an outlier because tough schedule. Mm-hmm. We're playing a lot of good defensive teams, and it really depends on how well Russ will play with this team.
I worry. I want to put the Steelers above the Browns in the standings. The only thing I worry about with the Steelers is obviously what Russ are you getting.
Mm-hmm.
If Russ doesn't work, what Fields are you getting? And their weapons leave me a little bit to be desired. Their defense is never going to be a problem, but like you have Pickens, and then it's like what's next? You know what I mean? That's it. I
Yeah.
mean, there's some like mid-level guys that they're serviceable receivers, but there's not much there. So like that's my only thing with them. Like I said, I want to put them above the Browns because I think they will. I think it goes Baltimore, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. To me, I think Pittsburgh's defense is going to carry them far. I think Joey Porter Jr. is going to have a breakout year.
It also depends on the health of that defense because T.J. Watt is in and out of the lineup.
Yeah, that's true too.
Unfortunately, depending on his health, really makes or breaks his defense. And
it does.
Cameron Hayward, when he's serviceable. So I truly think that they do have a good defense, but it also has a lot to be desired. And as far as Minkah Fitzpatrick's health, if he can be there consistently week in and week out, then I think this team has a chance.
I think they do too. I think they have I would pick them over Cleveland, like I said, in the standings, but I just don't. I don't know. This division, it's always been what used to be Pittsburgh, Baltimore, back and forth. Now it's really like a wide open field, all four of them. Obviously, the Ravens stick out a little bit higher, but it can go either way. Mm-hmm. It just depends on health because that whole division seems to have an injury bug.
Yeah.
Every single team. I don't know what it is, but it's weird.
So, definitely... Oh, sick. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So, DE, to conserve time, I will let you know right now, as far as the NFC South, it will only be two competitive teams. The Bucks and the Falcons. Now, depending on how Kirk Cousins get this team moving and how Baker Mayfield maintains and gets them over the hump, I think that'll be it. As far as the Saints, I am sorry. I am not trying to down any Derek Carr fans. I just don't.
Saints and Panthers have no relevancy to me.
Any at all. Hey, again, they can prove me wrong because I think I was trashing bro last year and he started to build a little bit of traction. Yeah. I was starting to look a little bit stupid, and then he was fighting a shoulder injury in and out every other game.
And not only that, I had a bold claim for the Saints. I think Carr gets bounced 6 or 7 weeks in. Spencer Rattler comes in.
Yeah.
Because Carr was hyping him up, saying, "Oh, I can't wait to talk to him. He's a smart kid."
Yeah.
Back of his mind, I feel like he knows that Rattler's going to come in and at least do something because they're going to get out of it quick.
Facts. Yeah. Facts. 100%. Oh, what's up, Devin? Oh, you don't think that's going to happen?
You don't think Spencer's going to come in? Spencer's going to come in at some point, and I'm not saying he's going to be good, but he's going to come in at some point this year. Yeah.
Ooh, shoot.
Yeah.
My fault, DE. You said remember the Ravens are 5-1 against the Steelers when Lamar plays, I believe. Remember the Steelers haven't finished last in the division since 1988. He also said Saints David Carr is not Drew Brees, neither is Taysom Hill. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Taysom Hill's fun to have on your team. Yeah, he's just not a quarterback.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
As far as the NFC West, real quick with the Cardinals, I think this is just going to be another rebuild year. They'll probably end up finishing last in the division. Kyler Murray still has a lot to prove as far as him being a ready quarterback. He's coming off ACL. He does have weapons, but I think he needs to prove that, hey, I want to be here long term. I'm the quarterback that they drafted, and let's get to work. So I don't really have high hope for the Cards. Seahawks right now. Geno Smith. I know he's trying his ass off.
It's an 8-9 team.
Yeah.
Was last year. It is this year.
When's Call of Duty come out?
Exactly.
Woo!
Apparently, whenever Call of Duty come out, bro's production declined. So, yeah.
Comes out November. To answer your question.
Oh, November. they're not going to the playoffs.
I realized you were asking genuinely. I was like, it's November.
Yeah, they're not going to the playoffs. The Seahawks again. As far as Geno Smith will get them, I think even though they have prime wide receivers and a good offense, we'll see how things happen because Pete Carroll isn't there anymore, and
Dan Quinn.
Pete Carroll isn't there. Dan Quinn. Oof. Well, we all know 28-3. So
Oh. Huh?
Yeah, he was in Dallas too. Yeah, he was defensive coordinator. Now he a head coach.
Evan's tweaking.
And we all know what happened last time bro was a head coach. So I don't really have I'm actually more I feel more sorry for this team because of just who they have. I think it will really just come down to San Francisco and LA. Yeah, I think they have more upside, but as far as a playoff team, I can just see San Fran and LA going back to the playoffs.
That's about it.
Yeah, we're talking about playoffs.
Hey, LA is going to get hurt a little bit with no Donald, but
yeah,
I think they got enough to overcome.
Right, but we said that last year when they didn't have any pieces to that team, when they had a bunch of no names, and then a bunch of no names went to the playoffs. Yeah. So I'm not going to sleep on this team.
Yeah.
I just think that they'll make it to the playoffs because they got Stafford. So
yeah.
They'll be good. The NFC North. So the NFC North will be competitive. To be honest with you, I'm still not sold on Chicago. I just think that we just need to see a lot of Caleb Williams.
I think this year, Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears.
You got Pack finishing first? Word.
They're running with all that momentum.
Pack?
They win the division. Yep.
Yo, that man giving you a fake face.
I thought about when I said it out loud if you guys are going to react like this. I don't think it's that far out of the question.
I got Lions, then Pack, then Vikings. Hold on. Actually,
Lions are the black jerseys?
Yeah.
I got Lions.
Oh, no?
I got Lions, Pack. Actually, you know what? I'll give Caleb a pass and say Bears finish third and then Vikings. JJ McCarthy out here throwing ducks. This man threw more picks in practice than he did touchdowns and completions.
Yeah, fair point.
Oh, what? Yo, D, you got Pack finishing first?
Yeah, thank you. He's on the right path.
What?
The way the Packers finished the second half of the season last year, and the way they went into the playoffs, regardless of how good Detroit was, all the faith in the world in them. Jordan Love's going to pick up where he left off. They're in first. I think I could honestly see Packers finish with like 11 wins. Lions finish with 10.
Who you got winning week 1?
They play each other week 1?
No. They play Philly week 1. Who you got?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Lions.
Who you got winning week 1?
I'll give you guys week 1.
Are you just saying that?
No. No hostility on the podcast. If I say it, I'll end up missing. So
No. You can keep it a butt. You can keep it a butt. Yo, Miles, you not gonna let this go, bro. Bro, if I had $5 every time bro done hit the chat saying I hate the Celtics.
Oh my god. I didn't do it.
Reoccurring theme.
I didn't do it.
DE said, remember the Lions made the playoffs for the first time in history. History is not on their side since the 90s. Bro, that's what I'm saying. This team is a rejuvenated team. They have so much more to fight for. I get it, but the Pack too, they're on the up. I get it.
They just closed very well. And they were one Jordan Love mistake away from going to the next round. So.
Yeah. NFC East. I got Philly finishing first. Dallas number 2. Washington getting in where I'm playing. They finishing third. Yeah. And New York, you get in where you fit in.
Yeah. New York's a dumpster fire again, so I will put them forward. Yeah.
So that's really how it is. Again, we talked about it multiple times. To me, Philly has been built to last over years. So this is not a one and done team. We've re-signed everybody. We got all of our pieces. Worst case scenario, if we need to bring in new pieces, we'll bring them in. But I've never been worried about this team long term. As far as Dallas, they still have a lot to answer. They haven't signed their mans. Their defense is looking good, but their offense is like, who the hell is there? So
you guys did what Dallas should have done.
Right.
Dallas didn't do it, so they get what they get, which is going to be second place.
Right.
And who knows if Jaden Williams or Jaden Daniels, Jesus.
What?
Oh,
hold up. Yo, DE, you were what? He said he has the Giants starting 2-1 or 3-0. That is crazy. Good question. Let me look at their first three opponents. You got the Giants, the dastardly Giants. Okay, hold up. You got Big Blue starting like that. Okay. So, regular season. Week 1, the Vikings. Week 2, the Commanders. Week 3, the Browns. Week 4, Dallas.
Okay, they're not playing cream of the crop teams, but they're still playing decent enough teams to where they're not better than I don't think any of them.
So,
Even the Vikings.
I'm be honest.
No.
I got them starting 1-3. One of these dubs are gonna go be against the Vikings or the Commanders. So they start 0-4?
They'll beat Minnesota.
I think Minnesota would beat them. Yeah. You got Daniel Jones winning a game? Yeah.
Danny Dimes. He has a nickname.
Who's Vikings quarterback?
But they're playing a good defense though. I mean, it's not like top 10 defense, but it's a competent defense.
Whose defense?
Vikings.
Oh, I thought you said the Giants.
Oh hell no!
That went 10 steps back.
Oh yeah, bro was about to.
McKinney's gone.
What up?
0-3.
I got him 0. I mean,
0-16.
I got him.
Oh, it's 17. They're drafting Quinn Ewers.
Miles, you mad funny is the Giants playing against the Space Coast Vikings. You funny. They got a solid piece. They just don't have injury-prone Saquon. Is this a Madden simulator? Yeah, Miles, this is a Madden simulator. I don't know, man. Like maybe. So I got them starting 1-3. Maybe they'll beat the Vikings, but it's either 1-3 and 0-4. That's sort of where I'm going. You got them 2-2. Who the hell are they beating?
I got them 4-0.
Yo, I'm tripping. You got me bugging right now. Who the hell are they beating? I mean, maybe the Commanders, but the Commanders got too many people on that defense. Daniel Jones is not like that.
You're not that guy, pal.
Yo, I'm bugging.
Not that guy.
All right, we got 3 more divisions. We'll pop over to Ronnie's division real quick. Ronnie, who you got, bro? Oh, this is about to be hella biased.
And the opposite way. We're gonna be 0-17. No.
Sheesh.
Throw me. Miami 1.
Huh?
Miami 1.
What?
New York 2. Buffalo 3. Patriots 4.
What?
Unfortunately, that's just how the cookie crumbles.
The cookie not crumbling right.
The cookie's crumbling correctly because the Bills are finishing 3rd. The Jets are going to finish 2nd.
Yo.
And the Dolphins are going to finish 1st.
Am I tripping? D agrees with you again. Yo, I think I'm missing something.
Obviously, the Patriots. It goes without saying they're 4th.
No, well, not even that. I'm like, y'all really.
Who do you have first? The Jets?
Nah, shit, never mind.
You cannot put the Bills within 1 and 2. There's just no room.
Bills' windows closed this last year. Well, their window closed like forever ago.
Josh Allen is not Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen's going to be throwing 2 scrubs. Shakir and Curtis Samuel and who else they get? Chase Claypool. Who is he throwing to? And they're not going to utilize James Cook again because the offense doesn't know how to put him on the field for anything.
Josh Allen.
He's done. Their defense has gotten worse.
So that
Gabe's gone.
So they still got Dawson Knox and Kincaid. No.
Yeah, they got Dawson Kincaid and
no Dawson Knox and
Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah. So that offense was good last year. They started but what am I trying to say?
You got rid of your 1 and 2 though, so now you have to put a new 1 and 2 in there, and Josh Allen still is Josh Allen.
I still don't. I don't know. This might be the most. This, but who the hell knows if Aaron Rodgers is going to be there?
Let's, for the sake of argument for the division, let's say everyone's healthy. Then there's no way. There's no way that the Jets. There's no way that the Bills are better than the Jets. There's just nothing you can put on paper and say that.
But I don't think that. But with what they lost, what the Dolphins lost this past season,
you're still trotting A-Chain out there fully healthy in year 2, Tyreek, Waddle. Defense is still fine. You still have. I mean, they've lost Christian Wilkins. That hurts them. You still have Ramsey. You still have Raheem Mostert on the other end. So, to me, I mean, yeah, they did lose pieces, but they didn't lose enough for me to go, they're not worse than the Bills. There's just no way. Because what the Dolphins lost, you can say that about the Bills. And the Bills, when you look at it on paper, have lost a lot more to their detriment than the Dolphins did.
No, DE said Josh Allen is Kirk Cousins.
Oh
my God. Yo. Dolphins fans are still living in 1972.
They seem to be.
Okay.
That's the worst part is like Dolphins fans right now have got this like ego about them, and like they are good right now, so I will give them credit, but like they got stomped. They went and played cold weather against KC, and they couldn't do anything.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where to put this. Cause
okay, well, who do you have winning the division at least? Do you have a ballpark on that?
No, because I think that the Dolphins and Jets could win the division. All right. Let me do this. Let me look at Buffalo's schedule because I'm like, whoa. Like I get it. I've been harping on this team. I don't think that they fell off that crazy. Whoa. All right. So they have the Cardinals, the Dolphins. All right. Excluding rivals. They play the Cardinals. That'll be a dub. Jags, we'll see. They got the Ravens.
Nope.
The Texans.
Nope.
I almost said a rival. The Titans.
Okay.
Seahawks. Colts. Chiefs. 49ers. Rams. Lions. Patriots. Oh, I'm sorry. Division rival. Damn, they play y'all like literally twice at the end of the season.
It gets a little tricky some parts.
This is a 500 team. All right, they can beat the Cardinals. They can get one against the Dolphins. They won both games last year. Can they beat the Jags? It depends on Trevor Lawrence.
Pencil in on them. I mean, I think they can go either way.
It depends on Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
The Ravens, Texans, Titans. I think they can beat the Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, again, look at their quarterback. No disrespect to Levis. Seahawks, I think they could get a dub. The Colts, it really depends on Anthony Richardson's health.
Yeah.
Chiefs. Then we got the 49ers and Rams. All right, well, I got this team finishing third. That's tough.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
I got them finishing third, but we will see. And then moving over to the AFC South, it's a deadlock. Honestly, this division is locked the hell up. I do not know who the hell. I honestly see the Titans, the Jags, and the Colts going to. I don't know. This
the
is
dude over there. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know this storyline, so I'm just here to
sit out.
Yeah, I don't know. I have the Colts, Texans, and Jags making it to the playoffs.
Okay.
The only thing is, I just don't know about Will Levis yet. I mean, he has. I see the potential. I just need to see what he has with the full team because he has a full team to work.
They have no excuses this year because I mean he has a good roster around him.
Mm-hmm. Miles said T-Law is about to put up a monster season this upcoming season. I can say that on Wednesday because I I would be struck down by lightning if I said it on Sunday. Anthony Richardson has to stay healthy, bro. Yeah. Again, I think his injury was more of a rookie mistake. I think it wasn't that he, what am I trying to say? He just didn't use his best judgment.
That's a good way to put it.
Because it wasn't, because he was like, oh yeah, I've taken these hits in college before. I could do this. And yeah, it's definitely not college.
No.
Lastly, of course, AFC West, Chiefs.
Yep.
Obviously, Chiefs will finish first.
Chiefs, Rams, Chargers, Raiders.
Chargers finish second. Broncos third.
Raiders Broncos.
Last.
Yeah, Broncos.
I think the Broncos do have a lot of upside, but at the same time, it really depends on the quarterback and who's throwing the ball.
Correct.
So that is our season's preview. So divisions that I will be keeping my eye out on are the AFC North, AFC East, since Rodgers is coming back, the AFC South. I will also keep a close look on the NFC North. And besides our own division, NFC East, I will take a pause at how the NFC South is doing. Maybe Derek Carr will prove me wrong.
He might. Derek Carr.
So that is our NFL preview. Now, as far as news from the NFL, I don't really think. Only thing I saw that Matt Ryan will be inducted into the Falcons Ring of Honor. Calais Campbell signed with the Dolphins. Ravens revealed their new alternate Purple Rising helmets.
They are sick. Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk was speaking to Jaden Daniels about how 49ers do not want him back.
I think he was trolling. I think he was. It was weird because he knew he was being filmed too.
Yeah.
They don't want me, bro. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's cringe. Austin Eckler explains leaving Chargers, quote, they want a guy that they can hand the ball off to 300 times a year.
That was a crazy statement. Also, he's saying that he can't handle the workload in that case.
Well, I guess
300 is a lot, but like.
Well, I guess it showed on that one run down the sideline where bro was literally jogging.
He was walking.
That dude was bro must have been exhausted. Ayuk to the Steelers.
Makes sense. Makes too much sense, which is probably why it won't happen.
Let's see. As far as other news, Cameron Hayward, DE. What's the news on Cameron Hayward? Have y'all even signed, bro?
Was he holding out, or was there was a little tiff there? I know. At training camp.
He was holding out, but what's like? What are y'all doing with that? Chiefs defensive lineman Isaiah Buggs arrested for domestic violence burglary. So if any Chiefs fans start talking reckless, I'm about to start throwing some DVs your way.
Who got arrested recently? NBA? Was it Campaign? That's what I thought.
Yeah, for not giving his
was it ID?
Yeah.
Something stupid. Yeah, that one's not 100% on him, I guess, but
I don't know. He made it seem like he had warrants on him.
Yeah.
Because
access,
it was something because he didn't want to give away his identity. So I'm thinking he had something on him.
You can't use the "I'm too famous" card because not everyone knows who he is either.
Oh yeah, like Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. That's crazy. He said not to get off topic, but he said he had one drink.
Yeah.
Look at his eyes in that mugshot.
Yeah,
How many drinks you had? He was about 12 deep.
100%.
Someone said too, they were like, "You're Justin Timberlake. I wouldn't even drive sober if I was Justin Timberlake.
Exactly.
I'd have someone
take
me to this bar. I want to drink with my friends. Okay, take me home. Like,
That's what happens when you think you're above everybody because you're a celebrity. Yo.
I am the law.
Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins signed a franchise tag, so all that hooting and hollering has came to an end.
For now, until about 8 months from now.
Yeah. Safety Tony Jefferson coming out of retirement to sign with Chargers. Former Baltimore Ravens safety who retired in 2023. Yeah, that's
the big news. I know. He makes an Instagram post. I'm coming out of retirement.
Yo,
is that who?
Yeah. Your day ones know you because I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, fam. Let's see. Going through still, yeah. Did we talk about Trevor Lawrence signing a bag?
No, we did not.
So Trevor Lawrence agrees to terms to a 5-year, $275 million contract extension.
Too much? I think so.
I said that shit with no hesitation.
I really, honestly don't know if he had much of a choice because, like, if that's what he wanted, I don't think he would just let him walk.
Yeah,
you stuck.
Yeah, you are.
You haven't had a great quarterback in a while, so it's like.
But you got. I mean, of course, if you got him, you gotta pay him.
Yeah.
So this has been going on for a little bit, and I'm glad it has come to an end. The NFL concludes Eagles did not violate anti-tampering policy in signing Saquon Barkley, but the NFL docks Falcons 2025 fifth-round pick, fines club $250,000 for violating the anti-tampering policy.
There's some bias here.
No,
it's just weird. The Falcons got popped, but you guys didn't.
Well, we're not the ones who made a dumb decision and drafted a quarterback when we didn't need one. So,
fair enough. I digress. Back.
Well,
understood.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but hey,
fair enough.
I don't know. Let's see. Well, Tom Brady finally has. Tom Brady, enshrined into Patriots Hall of Fame, has number 12 retired.
Yeah. Yeah, the ceremony was cool. I didn't watch all of it because Game 4 was going on. I was too busy watching them getting stomped.
I didn't even know this was live, so the fact that you knew, I am not surprised.
Yeah, of course I gotta get tabs on it.
So you...
My parents watched it over the finals game, which was strange to me, but... yeah, I mean, it was cool. Belichick was there, and speaking of Belichick, you see his new girlfriend? 24 years old.
Bro hit the junior college.
Sure did. Someone said he asked her out on the first date after explaining his defensive schemes.
Oh, 100%.
Sunset, yeah.
Well,
here's the thing. Okay, listen, asshole.
Bro rizzed her up with the football tag.
She said, "Bill, you're so funny. I love you." Well, to be fair, what does a 74-year-old man and a 24-year-old woman have in common? Besides the almighty dollar? Because that's probably half of it. But
in this news, because I'm not going down there.
You can't go down that road.
I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
Happy for them if they're happy, but I'm just a little confused. Anyway.
So we talking about Jimmy Graham, right? He is, quote, not sure yet on retirement to make decision based on Saints. He is still playing in year 14.
Is he still signed? Oh, he's waiting for the Saints to see if they want to sign. Oh, that's not a good spot.
Roquan Smith.
I'm gonna tell you guys and say that the Saints sometimes he's gonna retire. He's not gonna play.
Yeah, that's what I assume. Yeah.
He probably just wants to retire.
Probably.
Mercedes Lewis is still getting contracts. Jimmy Graham could probably get something for like.
100%.
I would assume.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Right. Let's see. So for all of the Derrick Henry non-believers, Roquan Smith says, quote, still has a lot left of brain not braining. Has a lot left of tread left on that tire.
Who wrote that?
Roquan Smith.
You sure?
Bro tackles him. Bro still tackles.
That's a little dry rot to me.
Brody see him across the field.
He's got tread. He's got like, what, 30 seconds? He's got a little bit left.
That's tough.
There's enough. He's gonna have to get like replaced in like 2 or 3 years, but he can make it.
That is that.
These analogies are damn. We're cooking it for no reason.
Flat spare.
Roquan Smith, we wish you good success this year. Sorry for the slander.
I just reported the I just reported the thing. Anyway, Cortland Sutton, 4 goals, holdout, still wants a new deal in Denver. Quote, "This is where I want to be, sir. Get the hell out of here."
Cortland Sutton.
He's been holding out for a new contract.
This is where I want to be. Give me a new deal,
bro. Exactly, bro. Just get the hell out of, please, please. And of course, Amari Cooper is still seeking new deal. He's been absent from mandatory minicamp, and there was some.
Who's he play for again?
The Browns.
Osprey has a Assassin's Creed tattoo on his bicep. Very random. Who? Osprey.
Okay.
Just thought that was weird.
So.
See it?
Okay.
Before we get into the obvious,
yep.
There has been a couple reports of basketball that just popped up. I didn't realize that Monty Williams got fired.
He did.
Out of the blue.
And he's got a 4-year, $30 million contract, something like that. Just sitting out there.
So, Devin, to preface, Monty Williams is currently coaching the worst team in the league. He was dismissed after 1 season. He went 14-68 in his lone season with Detroit.
Not great.
All
his fault? No,
but wow,
someone's got to take the ball, I guess.
So he's added to another list of quarterbacks, because I was going to make an analogy with the Browns. Yeah. The coaching in Detroit is looking like the Browns quarterback
carousel. List. Yeah.
So Pascal Siakam is nearing a $189.5 million deal with the Pacers. So that man is locked.
He deserves it because he played well in the playoffs.
That man is locked in. And I'm glad that he already has a championship, seeing as how they couldn't get past Boston.
Yeah.
Kristaps, because DE will cook me, Tingus is set to have surgery. So I'm thinking that he will miss some of the next season coming up. Ronnie, did they ever disclose what that injury was?
That was the Ouija board.
I'm sorry. Wrong question. Did they ever determine how long he'll be out? That's what I meant.
That injury took, I think it was like a 6 to 8 week injury. So, I mean, obviously the offseason is short, so he'll miss some of camp if he doesn't. I mean, he played on it, so probably wasn't a good idea. But obviously he wanted to be out there, so I would assume he'll be back by like October, November, hopefully. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
When the season starts back up.
So speaking of, because we were talking about with the NFL going over season to play, I know this isn't overseas, but he and the Wizards will be playing in the this is how it says, NBA Mexico City game in 2024. So they will be playing.
What a good game for those fellas to see.
Yeah, LNBA. Yeah, LNBA.
Yeah.
So this will happen November 2nd. Will mark the league's 33rd game in Mexico since 1992.
The Los Heat versus the L Wizards.
Yeah.
What an awful game to show that crowd.
Oh, at least they got the colors right, I guess.
True. They didn't play, didn't play any games. Played them safe.
Let's see. Before. Oh, okay. We're good. All right. Yeah, because I was seeing all this stuff last week. Okay. So, Miles, if you are still here, appreciate you rocking with us. DE, if you are still here, appreciate you rocking with us. We are going to get into the NBA Finals. We definitely want thoughts, comments, concerns, outbursts. Miles, if you want to pop off in the chat and let a ninja know, please do. DE, the double champ is not apologizing. we are honestly going to get into it, and I will honestly let Ronnie have the floor because this is his team. So, 18 time?
Yep.
18-time world heavyweight champ. You are 2 more titles above the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
16-time world champion.
Yeah, and y'all are 18-time.
Yeah.
LA 17-time world champ. So, my first question, will they make a repeat? Devin already shook his head.
Considering the same team is coming back.
Yeah.
And now one person's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Even Horford's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they not? I don't see a reason why they wouldn't, because Milwaukee healthy, okay. It didn't seem like it worked when they were healthy. Not too concerned about it. Miami, they're beating Miami with or without Butler. I don't care.
Doc Rivers, I think, was the sole reason why that team. I think that if Adrian Griffin was still there, I think
Different story.
would have been a better team.
Which I heard Doc on a podcast. He was on the Bill Simmons podcast, and he was talking about how he felt like they had a chance to go, and he was like, "Well, if Giannis didn't get hurt, I think we could have gotten to the second and then snuck past Indiana or New York, and then we could have gone to the finals and beat Boston." And I'm like, I don't. That's a pipe dream to me. I don't think it was heading that direction.
I think all of that may have happened if he was not coaching.
Yeah, I think he's the outlier.
He is definitely the outlier. Also, before we also get into it, shout out to Drew. Bro is a back-to-back champ.
2 times. He's a 4-time All-Defensive NBA, 2-time NBA champion, 2-time All-Star. I mean, the Hall of Fame criteria is lowered, so I feel like he's going to get in.
Yeah.
Considering what he's done. He changed that team.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And he changed Milwaukee. Obviously, we saw that.
Mm-hmm.
He changed Boston. He went there. They were completely different. They had a different look. And he really kind of changed his game, because he was one of their second or third options in Milwaukee. He wasn't in Boston. He was asked to distribute a little bit, play defense, take a little bit of a back step, and crazy. So, yeah, shout out to Drew. He deserves it. Al deserves it. He's been waiting, 16, 17 years?
Yeah, that man, 38.
He played with Joakim Noah and won the NCAA
Florida
title in 06.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
But, yeah, to answer your question about repeating, I think they can.
What are the chances that the East gets better?
Only thing I worry about is Paul George going to Philly, which I could see happening. That presents a threat. I don't think the Heat are going to get better. I don't think any of these teams are going to get better. There's no players out here that's going to be a difference maker on the lesser teams. I think Indiana stays where they're at. New York's going to stay the same. I don't know. I mean, unless New York gets if New York got Donovan Mitchell, I would have a problem with that.
I think the issue with the East is if they get the same people back healthier and some of the dudes come over from the West.
That's it.
But that will actually cause a problem because of depth. Because we see whenever LA makes a trade, they will get 2-star players. All their depth is gone.
Correct.
So I think that the issue that I see with the East is that injuries and I really want to say no depth.
It's a problem. I just don't see. I'm trying to think of a team that could add a player and then just take over the East. I don't see a team that's like that.
Right.
Like I said, I think Philly, if they added Paul George, if it worked how I think it could work, then I could see them going far.
Even if Philly added Paul George, I don't see that team going far.
Because then you got Maxey, Embiid, George. You'd have to give up depth if you did a sign and trade. So there's elements to it. I just don't. Boston just top to bottom. Their bench isn't amazing, but their 1 through 5 is pristine. There's no issues anywhere. So I don't think there's any team that right now on paper could beat Boston.
Right.
I don't see it.
Right.
And try to take the bias out of it too. I'm not just saying that. I don't think there is.
Mm.
But and it's another thing too with everyone was injured. I'm try to tell me the way that Boston played that they would have lost to Miami with Jimmy Butler. They beat the Cavs with Donovan Mitchell for 2 games. Then he got hurt.
Right.
Okay, and then what they were going to beat Indiana either way, with or without Tyrese Halliburton. So I don't see that being a big thing. But
why do we keep getting disconnected? Hold on. Okay, we're good. Now I don't know why it keeps disconnecting and connecting. Okay. No, I agree. Everyone will always talk about injuries, but I feel like you could say the same thing for any sport. The everyone knows in the playoffs you have to play who's in front of you.
Yeah.
It's no one can control who's injured and who isn't. I think the only issue with Cleveland is that Jared Allen was not.
That was a big hit to them
because we saw how that they were struggling in the Orlando series because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I think that would have been a different team. Yeah. But as far as winning, I think y'all still would have won.
That's what I don't see. Yeah, I don't see the argument for that. I think these series would have gone deeper, maybe 6-7 games with everyone healthy.
Right.
But also, Porzingis was out for 80% of the playoffs.
Oh yeah, he played the first series and that was it.
Which he's a difference maker. You saw it in Game 1 of the finals. You were like, damn, this team's different.
Yeah.
He didn't play at all. Last year Tatum got hurt in Game 7. Celtics lost. There's just injuries happen. It's like, what are you supposed to do? We talked about it. You got to play the game.
Yeah.
It's not the Celtics' fault that these teams got hurt.
It's just easier to say that because it's like everybody will want to just really discredit your run. I mean,
and the Celtics played a fully healthy Mavericks team that a lot of people picked to beat them, and they ran over them because Luka didn't show up a couple games, or he would get into his diva mode and he didn't play defense, and then Kyrie didn't show up for half of it. So I don't.
Miles said, unfortunately, you can't blame the injuries on the game as much as you. I hate the Celtics.
I will take that. That's fine.
I will always reference to when we went. Philly went to the Super Bowl. I'm just like, dog. We played. Everyone wanted to discredit the season that we were a system team, and when Hurts was out and nobody could fill that position, and because who was our backup? Mariota at the time
for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for the Super Bowl run, I think Mariota was
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think we lost that game, and they were saying, "Oh, well, I thought this was a system team." Listen, at the end of the day, we put up that record because we played who was in front of us, and those teams were not slouches by any means.
No.
So it doesn't really correlate to injury, but for us to get that record, we played who was in front of us,
and you win.
Right.
Good teams are supposed to beat bad teams, or vice versa. So it just doesn't.
Unless you're the Dolphins.
But even with Greenlaw, he got hurt in the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
What, the Chiefs didn't win the Super Bowl because Greenlaw got hurt?
Right.
No, they had to keep playing. It's not like, whoa,
right,
this isn't going to count. We don't want our ring.
Mm-hmm.
No, go out there and take it. So
exactly.
It just doesn't. It doesn't make sense, and it's people that obviously a lot of people hate the Celtics. A lot of people hate the Lakers. I mean, it's just the bigger market teams get hate, and what are you supposed to do? You got to play.
Right.
If you win, you win.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just good on for those boys that they finally won a chip.
Yes, they needed it.
Yeah.
If they would have lost this year, there would have been questions,
and
there would have been a lot of get him out of town,
mm-hmm.
get him out of town. What's crazy, too, is I think Jaylen Brown's taken over as the darling of Boston, which I didn't think was going to happen.
Yeah, because you was slandering Bro last year.
I did.
Yeah, you was slandering, and I literally said, keep Bro on the team, and look what happened. He's your finals MVP.
He has played better now than he did before he got the contract.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone always plays worse when they get the contract. This year, he proved it. I think he was you know what? I got to make people aware that I'm good.
Yeah.
And he did.
Because I did get tired of him being number 2. I'm not going to hold you. I definitely got tired of him just taking a back seat to Tatum, being in his shadow. I'm like, look, this dude is good too. He needs the ball. He needs to work. And he's your finals MVP.
He was more impactful in these playoffs than Tatum was.
100%.
Not even a question.
100%.
Tatum was hesitant at most times. He missed a lot of open shots. Jaylen Brown just wanted it. He attacked, and he got it. And I think him getting the Eastern Conference Finals MVP and the Finals MVP puts him ahead of Tatum as far as valuability or whatever you want to call it towards that team.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's crazy because, like I said, Tatum's always been like here,
the
and
golden child,
Brown.
and then it's been everybody underneath.
Yeah.
But now Brown solidified himself as, hey, I'm just as important as he is.
Mm-hmm. Maybe more. You never know.
Right.
You know, it's hard to say, but
mm-hmm.
no, they all. And the thing is, man, with like the hate with the Celtics, I'm like, I get it, but like, there's not a lot of unlikable players on that team.
I think it's just more so what DE said to your fan base.
It's the fan base, the aura that surrounds the Celtics, and like the fan base, everything like that.
Yeah,
I get it, but like the players on the team can't hate Derek White, can't hate Horford, can't hate Brown. I mean, they deserved it to me, but
I think y'all were more disliked in the KG Paul Pierce era than y'all are now, because
Pierce was loud, KG was loud.
I'd say even y'all probably were hated when Isaiah Thomas was in there.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because he was popping
off.
Only
time we weren't haters is when we sucked, which was that little period.
Was that gap in between? Yeah, because definitely
the Chris Humphries and Gerald Wallace era.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was bad. Oof.
Marshawn Brooks.
Yeah, that was an interesting time for
No Pass Bass. Yeah, there were some bad times.
Yeah, that was definitely interesting. I was like in the Matrix type.
God, the mighty they fell quick too. We were not good.
Mm-hmm. So now, speaking about the finals overall, let's talk about the disaster of the Mavs. Kyrie showed up for, I believe, 2 games?
He showed up for game 4.
And
maybe, was it game 2?
I think it was game...
It wasn't game 1. He sucked in game 1. I think he sucked in game 3.
I think it was game 2, game 4. I want to say game 5 he showed up to. But it was just...
A little bit. He was making a lot of hero shots towards the end that we're not hitting.
Miles, you said worst playoffs since 2008?
What happened in 2008? We won that year too. Miles?
Yeah, I'm going to just stay out of this. This is a LA versus Celtics thing. I'm going to stay out of this.
Oh, I would pay so much money to see it. I would love to see the Lakers play us.
Y'all got it. Normally, bro says, shut up, Ronnie.
So where's my house is always?
No, yeah, this is between y'all. This is some rivalry stuff. Hey, I'm chilling in the back. That's between y'all. This is years of
It's built up, yeah.
Yeah, I'll let y'all spit. So I think that I don't know. I don't want to say the Mavericks weren't ready. I want to say they just ran out of gas. That's sort of where I'm leaning towards, because I'll be honest with you, and this is just me. I'm not making excuses. I think Luka's body was breaking down because that man was fighting through injuries.
Can I make a controversial take, and nothing against Luka?
Man, you've been doing that shit since we started.
He is out of shape. He has to be out of shape.
I don't think
he getting back, and I know most of it can be like attributed to him doing 80% of the offense.
Mm-hmm.
But him getting back on defense, he's just shuffling his feet across the floor, and I'm like, bro,
because he's having lower leg injuries, dog. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe he was hurt.
No, he was. No, he was.
Well, he was bleeding in game 5 too.
But it's been like that. Since who was that? Did they play Denver?
No,
that was
OKC, and then
OKC. He was beat the hell up.
Timberwolves. But that Timberwolves series compared to the Celtics series was not the same Luka. He was not there.
I think it's just the finals. I think it's just the finals effect. Y'all were in that situation with against Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have already had prior experience. And
yeah, they've all been, pretty much all of them have been there.
Most of those dudes on the Mavs were. I think Kyrie is the only one who has finals experience.
Well, they had like Lively, Washington. Those guys haven't been there,
right?
And they're not tremendous options. I mean, they're not bad players, but like finals caliber to match up against.
Right. It's
White, Tatum.
I truly think it was due to experience.
Mm-hmm.
I truly think Luka's body was breaking down on him, because that's why I was trying to refer to those injuries. I don't think he's out of shape. He's been fighting lingering injuries. Excuse me, with his, I want to say either his ankle or his knee.
He got his knee got hurt, I think, in game 1.
Right, of the first series.
Yes.
And then he's been battling that. So I'll be honest with you, I think his body was just breaking down. injuries were definitely playing a part. He was trying to play through it,
Mhm.
but I don't think he's out of shape. That's just all the wear and tear. And so when the team needed him, his Kyrie wasn't hitting. Luka had to pull something out of his ass. And then where was the rest of the team?
The rest of the team, I just don't think we're on, like I said, the same level as the Celtics.
They just got. I mean,
But like even with like Kyrie, I'm like, this should be. I thought he was going to be out for blood. I'm like, this dude's dropping 30 every night.
who's one of your basketball operators up front? Your former head coach, who's been in this situation multiple times, Brad Stevens.
Yeah,
He will out scheme the hell out of you. Then you have your head coach who's been in this situation, who's seen games like this.
he's been on the sidelines with the Celtics for years. Yeah,
So I truly think it was
experience. Yeah,
due to experience, due to injury, and just having a better. I want to say just having a better core than the Mavs.
they did. Yeah, they do.
So I that's
Bazula
what I think.
outcoached Kid circles. Like he ran circles around him.
Right.
So I'm not. Again, Kid's not like a terrible head coach.
No,
and
he's
Kid's
not.
been there before too.
Yeah, he won a championship.
He won it with Dallas.
Yeah.
But like,
I think it's just the cast of who he had, and before, because I definitely don't want to let these go. Miles said Kyrie's a joke. That man just continued to piss off that fan base, which I could tell because more of the comments that he made, he was more so like taking more shots than whatnot.
well, the thing with Kyrie too is like, I have no ill will towards him anymore. I don't care. You stomped on the logo.
Mm-hmm.
It started obviously when he was like, I'm going to resign with you guys if you guys don't have me back. And then he was like, no, screw y'all. Then he stomps on the logo. And then he came in and he was like, oh, I didn't hear them. They weren't very loud in game one after at the press conference. He was like, yeah, they weren't making much noise. I wasn't affected. So what are they going to do? They're going to make more noise because they're going to be like, oh, this dude didn't hear us. We're going to make him hear us. To me, they've all talked about his maturity and how he's grown, but he still has that, like, I don't know what you want to call it. I guess immaturity. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know. He kind of brought it on himself in some of these situations, but
Miles also said, yes, Ronnie, that man needs to lose some weight. He's like a lighter version of Zion. Dang, I don't really think bro built like that.
If you compare rookie Luka to now, there's a big size difference.
He had to pack on some weight.
Yeah, but there's like a Porzingis weight where you're a toothpick and you got to put on weight, but then there's like a Luka athletic build to like, okay, now you're a little stocky.
So Porzingis coming into the league, he was a string bean.
Yes.
He's still a string bean. He just has strength.
He's got a little more strength.
Yeah, he has more of a frame on him, but he's still that lengthy dude.
Luka Kristaps before was like you could see his elbow bone sticking out.
Now you can see the striations on bro's on his arm. Yeah,
bicep. And like okay, he's working on it.
Right.
But Luka, I think, just kind of skipped a step and kind of just went for the bulk instead of like let's tone it down and get more leniency towards him because he's big, man, and for a guard he's probably a little too big.
Mm-hmm. But. He also said Kyrie needs LeBron to win. He's going to be ready to leave Dallas now.
Probably. I don't know if he needs LeBron to win.
I wouldn't say he needs LeBron to win, but I mean, it's everyone. I feel like it's easy to make that comment now because he won with LeBron.
So now you got to compare it, yeah.
Right. So if he leaves and it's like, oh well, I don't think that's a fair assessment to make. But that's just me.
But he didn't show up in the final. He's partially to blame.
Oh yeah, of course.
He was missing a lot of shots, and in Game 5, he was taking corner shots with two hands in his face, just like, oh, I hope this goes in. He just didn't play well.
I think that's what happens when you again, a star of his caliber, he gets the green light to do what he wants. Well, it wasn't like he was selfishly doing it. But to him, I'm pretty sure in his mind, this is a basketball play. This is the better option. And seeing how they were playing from behind a lot,
that's true.
That's just me. But again, I think the direction. This is a good team. I hope Kyrie comes back. I don't think they should blow up the team. Just add more pieces. And as far as Luka, because I know he wanted to play this summer, I would just rest up and get healthy.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, he needs to improve on something. And I think it's like a maturity experiencing as it comes along. But like him fouling out, him complaining to the ref, telling kid to challenge it when it wasn't challengeable because he definitely fouled him. There's things like that where you go, okay, there's like a maturity factor. He hasn't been in these big spots. Like he did it in the EuroLeague, that's fine, but he needs to work on some things. And I don't know exactly what it is.
And that is true too, because I did see Paul George talking about it, how he just needs to stop messing with the refs and
yeah, that to me, I'm like,
ooh, let me change that because for some reason I put 16th and I'm at 18th. Okay, there we go. Whew, thank God. All right. So, yes, maturity. I think the team just needs to bring more pieces.
mm-hmm.
And this isn't a bad team.
No.
At all by any means. But regardless, congratulations to the Boston Celtics. They did what they were supposed to do. But again, I had this going to 7, and it only went to 5.
And I don't know what happened in Game 4. That was strange, but
they had to get one.
Yeah, it was just a blowout. I don't know.
Yeah,
they just didn't show up. But yeah, either way.
Yeah, because I was hoping, because I was like, nah, man, they're gonna come back. It'll be like a 14-point game by the end of the third, and then that junk was like
got away quick.
Yeah, I didn't even watch the rest of the game. I think it was like 3 minutes left. I was like, nah, I'm
like,
all right. Yeah, this game's over. But I think season preview next year, I think we can do that once the draft happens, once everybody comes back. I know they're going to be competing this summer for USA basketball. So it'll be interesting to watch.
I think it came back, yeah. Pretty sure.
Interesting. But yeah, that is it. Did you guys have Devin, did you have anything? I know I was yapping. Slow day?
Devin's just watching wrestling. He's a big wrestling fan.
Yeah.
No, it's so bad.
I mean, yes, but I'll be honest with you, seeing how WWE is going, this is a little bit more entertaining.
WWE captures me with the stories, though.
Yeah, the stories.
I'm more invested in the stories. They just run around 100 miles an hour.
I feel like they just have better talent. This is just me.
And in ring wise, I mean, they're more entertaining to watch.
Yeah, even though it's like the acting is bad, it's just like they actually they're bringing on so much potential, and they're just letting everybody just be creative.
Only thing I don't like about them, and not to sound like an old head, I don't like how they hit a move and then immediately get up.
Yeah.
In AEW.
Yeah, they're not selling.
They'll hit they don't sell at all. He'll get up right now and then just hit him with something else, and I'm like, yeah, that's supposed to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're supposed to lay down.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't make sense, but
yeah, I mean, but again, bringing eyes, another thing too. They are using everybody in their roster to their potential, so they're giving literally everybody back there a chance to be seen. Unlike the WWE, who will make Eugene the special needs dude, but in reality, he's not special needs.
Oh, that was funny.
That was or Big Viscera, RIP. Not a bad character, but you got a big black dude
gyrating. Remember that
on them damn women. You know what I mean?
He was like 500 pounds, and he go and start gyrating. They're like, bro.
Yeah,
RIP Viscera, but yeah.
So
that happened.
That's all I'm saying. I just like how they utilize their cast more. But, bro, the Superman punch. Yeah, GG's. Well, we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Honestly, that is it for us. We're honestly closing in on 2 hours. Closing the poll. So, everyone believed that Jamar Chase led this list. I think I couldn't do a wrong answer poll. I think that's on the community page. But the correct answer for this question is Puka Nacua had the most drops in the 2023-2024 NFL season.
Puka Shell. There you go.
So with that being said, we definitely appreciate everybody for stopping by. Thank you, Miles. Thank you, DE, for tuning in as always. We will be back next week. We will have an update on NHL. Update on NHL. I think that's it. I'm sure we'll have some MLB news or whatever. And then, yeah, definitely appreciate you, Miles, for stopping by, bro.
We have a Stanley Cup champion.
Yeah.
We're still waiting.
Yeah, potential Stanley Cup champion. For those who are interested, for all the, I almost said Philly, for all of the Steel Nation faithful who watch our podcast, there is a podcast by the name of Two Dumb Yinzers. It is our boy Derpy Entertainment's podcast. They go live every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're really good. So if you guys want to go check them out, drop them a like and follow. They go live again, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. But till then, we will catch y'all on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there. And
we did it!
Oh yeah, and this is Ronnie's last name, so he will not be on next week.
We did it! We did it!
Yeah, I don't know who we is, but yeah, so we will catch y'all next week, and we are out of here. Miles said, "Bye, Ronnie." That's funny.